Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Spelunky. I've had a bad run of... it's not even luck. I'm not gonna claim that it is not, like, my fault at all. However, I've had a bad run of luck with respect to finding the black market. I've done reasonably well on health, and on bombs, and on, you know, getting the Ujat Eye and stuff like that. But I've had a devil of a time, and I just felt like an 80-year-old grandmother just saying that. That was abysmal, what I just did right there. Let's end our adventure starting on a good foot. Yeah, a devil of a time finding the black market recently, which is unfortunate. Because that is, you know, pretty much essential if you want to get the Ankh, unfortunately. But we're gonna, you know, try to rectify that. There's not a whole lot we can do about it. Except be a little bit more vigilant with the way that we're looking. I mean, I thought that I was looking pretty wisely already for the black market. This frightens me. Come on. Alright, well, we still took a little bit of damage there, but it was damage for a good cause. It was a reasoned approach to things. At least that's the way I feel about it. Other people might feel differently, but in any case, I'm trying to get out of my own head here with respect to my Spelunky play. This has been a good recording session, I think, overall. We did get the head jet once. We almost killed Anubis 1, which is more than I could say about the last time I recorded anyways. Sometimes it's good, you know, to take a little bit of a break from Spelunky like I did this weekend. I mean, I'm not sure when these videos are going to go up, but I'm recording this on a Monday. They will probably start going up on the Thursday of this week or something, because I'm going on vacation, I should point out. So the reason I always build up such a huge backlog of videos, or have been building up such a huge backlog of videos this summer, is because I've been, you know, moving out and around constantly. Like, I've been going on little tiny trips, I've been visiting people, stuff like that. Now I've got like a business-related trip, sort of, I guess you could say. I'm headed to PAX in Seattle and also Vancouver at the end of August. So that's gonna be fun. There should be videos going up, at least 3, usually, possibly 2 on some days. Do I really want the Matic? I think I do. So you shouldn't really notice a change in the frequency of content, but this is why I do these marathon recording sessions. I'm looking forward to PAX being over. I mean, obviously I'm looking forward to going to PAX as well, because that's going to be fun. But I'm looking forward to PAX being over so that I can sort of, you know, put this, oh, god damn it, put this crazy summer behind me and start just getting back to consistent work where I don't have a, like, 3-day lead time on every single video. And I can actually, you know, be a little bit more current with my content is maybe the way that I would phrase that appropriately. So we're going to pick up some extra treasure here. This is not a fantastic floor, but we did get the Matic. And the Matic is going to be very nice for us moving forwards, especially if we can find a way to get that Ujat Eye. So the reason the Matic is important is, of course, it saves us from using bombs to get to areas where we want to, access new treasure and whatnot. However, people have told me, I believe this is true, people have told me that if you take the Matic off of the first floor where you get it, it's unbreakable, so I'm functioning as if that principle is 100% correct. And we got the compass as well. I would prefer some bombs, but, I mean, the compass, I'm not going to complain about that. That's a great item. Especially, it could be a lifesaver if we come across some dark levels as we move forwards. We'll buy some bombs here. Come on, Spider Bro. Nobody wants to see all of us get killed here. Someone's got to succeed. And I should really just be picking up some of this gold as we go along. You know, extra 700 gold in each of those blocks is nothing to sneeze at all. So we can get this crate a little bit more easily. We would have otherwise been able to. Pick up some extra ropes. Awesome. Leave the safe way here. And just continue exploring before we go pick up Mont, because I want to make sure that we have cleared out all of the obstacles in our way before we move on. So I will probably get that emerald as well. And now money should not be a problem for us. We principally have to worry about health and bombs. And not losing the pickaxe, which is obviously easier said than done. Almost got it hit by the arrow trap there. Just toss Mont down and around here. He should just fall soon in a second. There we go. We will bust this open. Put Monty through here. Throw this pot at the spider. Okay. Now we've got some progress we can make over on this side. Just watching out for arrow traps. Picking up some gold dust whenever we can find it. Some emeralds over here, as well as a chest. That's not an emerald. That is a fucking ruby. Apparently every gem is just an emerald in my eyes. So we did very well with respect to gold on this floor. And there's another 500 up there, but that's going to cost me a rope to get to, I think. So that's not worth it in my eyes. But hey, Matic is being awesome right now. We still need the Ujat Eye too. We haven't seen that yet. But should we come across that, everything's gonna be okay. Just zip through here. Come up here and get this ruby. Almost called it an emerald as a joke, but I think the rage in the comments would have been palpable, so I decided not to. Instead, we'll come through here and put this down and move forwards. Everything's going a-okay so far. I should really get this gold. Why am I just skipping by this gold? I think it's because I've never held the Matic for any like insane length of time like this. I know, insane, right? Like 3 minutes. But what can I say? I am as God made me, sir. Can at least get some good stuff over here. And we can use our Matic to get out of any sticky situations we might get in. But I'm just checking to make sure that we're not shooting ourselves in the foot. Oh, sorry about that, Mont. When it comes to picking up the Ujat Eye, and there's a key down here. Where's the chest? That's the $64,000 question here. So let's bust this open. Matic here. And we will do some exploration down here. I should have brought the Matic with me so I didn't have to waste any bombs. Here's what we're gonna do. This floor has been... I'm all in a kerfuffle right now. Because there's all sorts of stuff I should be doing, or could be doing right now. We're gonna hit the Matic. We're gonna use the Matic to... Really, Spider? You're gonna fuck with me right now? We're gonna bust open the spikes so that it's a little safer for us. And then we're gonna take key down. Drop a key there. There's our Ujat Eye. We might not be able to do too much mining on this floor. Because I definitely want to get Monty as well. There we go. Just looking to get that Sapphire there. Okay. And I could also get the... What was I going to say? I could also get the idol, I think, if I really rushed. And I don't think there's any shopkeepers to be killed. So there's Monty. We definitely want to go back for the pickaxe. I'm confused about how I want to do this, though. I think the pickaxe is better for me to have moving forwards. But if I put this, like, right up against the exit here, and then rush with the idol, I think I should be able to get out of here without getting killed. Let's try it. Famous last words, let's try it, but hey. There we go. Worked out totally fine, didn't anger any shop. Did I? I think I saw a notice come up right at the very end of that level. But that might have been a chill goes up your spine, because I did take a while there. So we already have a pickaxe. An unbreak... Ooh, that could have been bad. An unbreakable pickaxe, no less. And we have the Ujat Eye as well. So, I mean, there's lots of very, very positive things going on in the life of Mr. Spelunker right here. We could mine our way into that dude's prison, but that seems like a recipe for disaster. And I don't have an appetite for destruction right now. So what we could do is just mine our way, like, straight down to the fucking exit. Picking up delicious treasure along the way. I didn't want to get that snake out here, but there's not really too much we can do about that at this point, is there? It all worked out okay. So I'm basically building myself like a staircase here. And if we find... we're gonna have to burn some ropes here. But let me think about this for a second. Because we do have lots of positives going on here in the form of these crates, which give us extra bombs. And in this one down here, we get extra bombs. That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna get out of here. Probably take Monty with us at this point. Because why not? And I kind of just want to give us, like, safe passage to the exit. But that might be a ways away, so instead we'll just toss Monty down here. He can be our kind of canary in the mine here. See if things are going okay down here. And he did not fall on any spikes. So we're okay. And we're going to get to the exit, and we're going to have 50,000. Sorry about this one, Mont. Had to do it. And we might as well do a little bit more exploring while we're here. Not exploring necessarily, but a little bit more mining at least. So come on, Batman. Take him out. There's more sapphires here to be had. Always worry about those, like... Oh, we can't get that. Always worry about those gold bars actually landing on me. Let's Okay, let's come up here. And then do a little bit more mining. We might be able to get like 600. Yeah, I think we're gonna get 600. So this is very thorough. We have the money required. We could go for those gems, but it's too risky at this point for the value that we would get out of it. So that was a good trip through the mines. We have 5 health, we have a pickaxe, the Ujat Eye, and the fire in our bellies necessary to go to the black market. So now I'm gonna spend most of my time moving like left to right, trying to discover where the heck the entrance to the black market is, because I think that's been my problem. I've been going vertically too fast, when instead I should be going left to right, and the pickaxe is something that makes that certainly possible. So that's exactly what the fuck we're gonna do. If I wanted to rush, I could easily rush, because I do have... Can I... Oh, that broke the tiki trap. That's awesome. This kills the tiki trap. If I wanted to rush, I could, because I have the pickaxe. I could just, like, burrow my way through to the end of the level. Whoa, caveman! Where the fuck did you come from? So I kind of want to trigger this caveman, but I don't think it's going to work. I do have enough bombs I can just throw them. Maybe if I go like this. Okay. Yeah, we can just get through here like this. Burrow, like, totally under... Although I think that caveman might be angry at me. Yes, he is. And there's a shop there. So we want to avoid, I think, breaking into the shop. Because he might be pissed off about that. But hey, more bombs. So I think we've exhausted our chances here at looking for the black market. But picked up a lot of gold. Made a lot of positive things happen on this floor. Another 875 in bullion there. Or gold nugget, I guess, would be a better way to put it. And we'll just head through the exit. Could buy a kiss from Monty. You know, a kiss is not a contract, but it's very nice. Would have preferred there to just be a dog there so I could take it, but... Oh, I think it's here. Yeah, okay. Well, that was easy enough. I'm still gonna have to use a bomb, because I can't pickaxe upwards. Actually, no, I don't have to. Check this shit out right here. One more should do it. Excellent. So we'll exit here. Having a pickaxe, so nice. It's basically like unlimited bombs. At least unlimited bombs for getting things below you. We're definitely gonna buy a paste. And then we're probably gonna buy some ropes. But we might buy a kiss instead. See how this works. First things first, though, we definitely need to get the Ankh here. That's our #1 concern. And I was gonna just burrow to the exit, but I'm pretty sure that this dude is gonna be pissed off if I just, like, tear a hole through the center of his shop. And let's buy a kiss to give ourselves up to 5 health. I feel slightly better about that. Rope pile, sure, why not? Okay, so we've spent, like, all our money here. But it all worked out for the best. We got some good stuff. Now just don't fall on the fucking spikes. Whatever he takes, he takes. Gold nugget, no big deal. Gold nugget, no big deal. Now, do I want the pickaxe? Oh, well, I guess I'm going to stick with the pickaxe. I was going to say I could take the boomerang if I wanted. But I can't really do that now because the boomerang was on the spikes there. I guess I suppose I could have burrowed my way through to it. But hey, that's, you know, 4 videos today. That's like our... second time getting the Ankh. Okay, I guess that's not as good as I thought it was. So let's drop this here. Paste that I had just purchased for like 3,000. Now we get in a crate for free. Now we can basically rush through these floors. Picking up Monty whenever we can. Oh yeah, it's not really that important to get Monty anymore because, you know, now that we have the Ankh, it's not necessarily the most important thing for us to get extra health right now because this is not our real life, if that makes sense. So I'm just trying to burrow like a path here where I can easily get through, get Monty, and then leave when I have to. That's basically what I was trying to do there. I'm gonna have to burn some ropes here, sadly. Not the most efficient means of getting to where I want to go, but certainly I feel like my Spelunky strategy has gotten a lot wiser and better as the time has gone on here. So the spikes down here, your tiki traps. So I would feel more comfortable hand delivering Monty to our exit and then using another rope here. Sadly, yes, using these ropes. I mean, these could come in handy on the ice caves. But I guess I could just burrow my way down to the exit from here now and not worry about the tiki traps anymore. Is this going to be a safe drop for me? Yes, it will. No real need to go over there. I mean, the treasure's going to be nice, but I'm probably just going to randomly pick up enough treasure to make things work as well. So, do we have all we need to succeed? Yes. However, ice caves are going to be a concern for us here because, you know, normally you want a cape or some method. I'm just going to give it. Okay. Some method to safely fall long distances. There's an altar down here. And there's a shop over here. The shop is my principal concern. So, let's... Oh, this is a kissing booth. Okay. Not really in the mood for kisses right now, Monty. I'm sorry about that, but there's not really any need. I guess we can kind of burrow our way through things, thus making our lives a little bit easier, because we can kind of create our own path. Just get the fuck out of here. So that's Ice Caves floor number 1 done. We definitely have to look out for the Ozymandias head. Apparently it only shows up on Blizzard levels, so we'll... Oh. Well, debunked! How are we going to do this? Here's how we're going to do this. We're going to jump up here, and we are going to let ourselves... Whoa! Take a lot of fall damage. I might want to kill this spaceship. First, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Think smart. You got 2 ropes left. Think smart. Okay. First things first, check and see if this is more ropes. It's this. Put on the glasses. Seriously? Alien spacecraft? I don't want to call you out, but you're being kind of a douche nozzle right now. So we're gonna have to burn our second rope to get up here. That's fine, I can live with that. We just need to take some bitchin' fall damage. So let's start. Only gotta do it 6 times. Thank God I got all those Monties before. So 4 more times. 4 more years. 4 more years of jumping up and down and dying next to this head. The good news is, when this is done, and we do seem to have a reliable method for it now, we'll move on to the next level of the ice caves. We won't have our pickaxe, so things are going to be a little bit hairy in that sense. However, we do have 16 bombs and paste, which means we can kill Anubis and get that scepter, and that'll be a weapon that'll last us, you know, 2 floors or so. So, we've successfully completed the first stage here. Doesn't even seem like that big of a deal anymore. And then we'll just try to defeat the ice caves. And then move on to the temple, where we will fight Anubis 1. We gotta beat the temple still, though. It smells like wet fur. That means a lot of woolly mammoths, I think. Or a lot of just creatures in general, perhaps. So it's always nice. We can use these alien spacecrafts to actually clear a path for us here. Or we can use the mines, I guess. And, oh man, I don't like this. Hey, Monty. I could actually use you right now. So these things melt if you stand on them. I'm a little bit scared here. How am I supposed to get down here? You just murdered that puffin, you asshole. What did he ever do to you? I'm sorry about this, Monty. You might not make it back. Oh, well, you actually did totally fine. Oh, it's the big Yeti. Is there an... Okay, there's stuff below this. We can survive. It hurts, though. Mommy! Mommy! We were doing so well, and then, fucking asshole Yeti. Well, at least the dude tried to throw me to the exit. Fuck! Don't I see you looking at me like that, guys. That was a good run. I just got incredibly unlucky directly after getting the hedge it. So we're gonna give it another try here. Could work, could fail miserably, who knows. It's so frustrating to be on the ice caves, hear that sweet, smooth jazz music, and then have it all come crashing down on you. Believe me, I know. But shit happens time to time, or all the time. We're gonna keep giving this cracks. So this is definitely worth a bomb, I think, for access to Monty and... Oh, fuck. Bad idea. Famous last words. Yeah, this is definitely worth it. Quick restart. So we're gonna give this one our damnedest shot. Well, at least, again, any run where I get the Ankh, I consider a success. If I get the Hedget, I consider it like a great success to make glorious nation of Kazakhstan. And beyond that is just, you know, beautiful gravy. However, we're at the point where we start needing, or I feel like we need to start making some more progress towards the Hell goal. I mean, we did get to City of Gold. That's a good first step. Hell looks borderline impossible, but we're gonna give it a try anyway. We had the Necronomicon in our hands, in our grasp. Are you fucking serious? Okay. We need to play more cautiously. This is not the game's fault. Well, I mean, it is the game's fault, but we can compensate for that by doing some good stuff here. In fact, you know, losing health on the Mayans 1-1 is almost like a good luck charm for me. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself to keep from splattering my brains all over the walls of my basement right now. Oh my fucking god. Well, we don't even need to be here. There's nothing here for us. Runs like this just make me want to do my Michael Caine impression the whole time. And you don't get to spot us. That's not very good. I apologize. Michael Caine, sorry, Sir Michael, if you're watching this, I apologize for my insolence and the fact that I have not smoked enough cigars and lived in England long enough to gain your majestic, regal, ASMR triggering voice. AMSR? ASMR? I don't remember. Anyway, we're gonna drop a bomb here. Get Monty. Get to the exit. Who knows? Will we succeed? Probably not. Stranger things have happened. Maybe we will, I don't know. If we get the Onk 2 times in one run, I'll probably be sporting the largest erection I've had since I was, you know, 14 years old, and we did gym class in the same class as the 9th grade girls. I don't know if that makes me sound weird. All the guys were talking about it in the locker room. It's a bad idea to get 2 hormone-charged groups of young teenagers together. Tell them they have to wear gym shorts. Bad idea, Mr. Huddleston. Bad idea. So, we're gonna keep moving onwards here and transition from that awkward commentary into some more awkward commentary. Let's hold this dog in our hands and jump on some spiders. Pretty much my typical Friday night. Ever since 9th grade ended anyway. And maybe we'll come across some good stuff in this area, although it does not appear so. I am rushing way too fast. I can feel it. It's gonna cost us our dog. Yeah. Alas, could be worse. We still have 3 health, nothing to sneeze at. And you know what? I feel like buying the spike shoes. How much is the cape here? We're never gonna find a cheaper cape. Let's buy that too. If we don't get the Onk, then we're like hedging our bets. We're spending a lot of money, but if we don't get the Onk, then these are gonna allow us to make at least a crack at a run with a different purpose, you know, Independence Day level, or possibly just beating Olmec, all that good stuff. Plus, does our guy not just look like he deserves a cape? Like, he's got this whole, like, Matador chic thing going on right now. I think that if I could ask him if he was actually a real person and could be a friend of mine as opposed to just a creature that I'm playing as in a game, he would tell me that he agrees. For now, we are going to look for this chest. And I have no idea where it is. Hopefully it's on the right side here, otherwise we've made a grave mistake at some point. We got Spider City. I hear Monty. We really have to get all this treasure now because I have spent way too much. Can we throw this key into that hole? No. Oh, the chest is down there. Problem solved. That is very lucky for us. And we could use, you know what, I'm not going to use a bomb to get to Monty, because A, it would cost me a rope as well to get out of there safely, and B, I need the bombs possibly to open the black market for ourselves. Or even just to get more treasure at this point, because we're so fucking low. Or to bomb our way to the pickaxe in the Matic area. You never know. But it's looking like we're not going to get 50 thou. As everyone who told me not to buy the cape is now screaming. But that's okay. Because we don't need money to have fun, guys. Let's go to the public library! Yay! So I just triggered that spider. And got the fuck out of here. I was hoping that would kill the spider as opposed to the snake, but I guess it all worked out in the end anyway. What's up, Monty? How you doing, buddy? This is pretty bad for us, having 18,000 as we leave. Might be one of those runs where we end up trying to pick up a shotgun and murder all the shopkeepers in the black market. One of these days it's gonna work, I promise you. But for now. We're gonna at least make a crack at it. Who knows? Maybe we find a pickaxe, 6 idols, and make it all work on this floor. Pretty unlikely. In fact, so unlikely I would say that it's probably, you know, never happened in the course of Spelunky play before. I don't want the frog, asshole. I want the boomerang. But for now, like, playing without a condition, because I'm feeling like there's no chance for us to succeed. Playing without a condition makes me feel like, oh, black market's here. Here? I've only got 3 bombs. Make it count, motherfucker. Oh, it's up there. Okay, that's not good for us, because we don't have paste. So we're going to try to get our way up there and let gravity do the work for our bombs, because we can't just get them to stick to the enemy. It's going to cost us some ropes. I don't know. I guess we're going to make a crack at this black market thing. Oh, that was very close. Should probably kill this monkey, I guess, before he fucks up my situation up here. There we go. Okay. So black market's right here. Of course, when I have 25,000, it's the easiest thing in the world to find. Let's enter. One man enters, no man leaves, probably, is my guess. And the thing is, we have to... I don't know how this works. I don't know how this works at all. There's no shotgun in there, right? It was just compass and bombs? Okay. Do we have... Might want to buy... My thinking is silly here. I need to get down here and, like, boomerang, 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 boomerang. Or, like, boomerang bomb. Okay, so he's dead. And we have the Ankh, which means if we die now... We are! Torgo, what are you doing down here? We still survive if we die down here. Torgo, you saved my life! Torgo, you're the greatest! We're gonna kill 2 shopkeepers here. Finally, the boomerang is not an effective weapon. Now is the moment of truth. First things first, obviously. Kill everything. I'm fine with a cape. I don't need anything fancy. Like all your goddamn shotguns. Or... Okay, there's a shopkeeper up top. That scares me. I don't need all this stuff either. I kind of want the compass, though. But this is scaring me. I think I might have killed both of them. Nope! Okay, now we think about how we get out of here. Because we have succeeded. Amazingly, against all odds. I think we're going to be able to make it to the exit here. Now, every shopkeeper for the rest of the game is going to be furious with us. But that might not matter that much. We have 19 bombs. We picked up a shotgun and the Ankh. Again, shopkeepers gonna be real pissed. Probably should have traded the jetpack for the... We have 28 bombs, actually. Probably should have traded the jetpack, or the cape for the jetpack. But, you know, things were getting hairy in that situation. I didn't want to risk anything more than I had to at this point, or at that point. I can't believe we made it out of there. I also wanted to pick up some of the other stuff, but it came to be... Or it came to the point where it was like, can I do this without definitely getting myself killed? And the answer to that question was inconclusive, so I decided, you know what? We better just... We've done it! We've done it! Exit! Whoa, okay. Now we're in a good position, because we're going to the ice... Oh, no, we're not in the ice caves yet. It's going to be better when we get to the ice caves. Because, it's basically just going to be long drops constantly, which is going to make it easy for us to knock shopkeepers off or for them to fall off naturally, you know, all that good stuff. So this is great. We still have like 30,000 as well. Is this... I can just get to the exit like this? You're going to let that happen? Can I at least anger the shopkeeper a little bit? Can I get down here without him seeing me? Can I like descend on him like a demon in the night? Nope! Exit! Luckily, I triggered him and then just ran away. Okay, so that worked out better than expected. Now we've just got to find the level with the head on it. And then... Okay, I know that I've done some bad things in the past. But, you know, by treating me like a criminal, all you're doing is creating a lifelong criminal. You should treat me like a man. And the shopkeeper is dead. Like I said, ice caves is going to be very easy for us to kill these dudes, or at least avoid them. We didn't really look for the head there, so we should probably do so this time. Again, apparently you don't have to die right next to the head. But it seems like the smartest idea for me, because I know for a fact that works, and that would be a really shitty way for me to, you know, fuck up this run that until now has kind of been good against all odds. What did I say? If I get the Onk twice in one run, I'll consider that a success. So far, so good. Shopkeeper's still pretty pissed off about the fact that I murdered, you know, like everybody who works in his industry. You think it would be good for the shopkeepers down here because they wouldn't have as much competition, but no. I had friends amongst those shopkeepers. Come on, get over yourself. Well, I guess he blew himself up with one of the mines. So we can just... Oh, come on. The skeleton didn't die. We can just move along here. And we're going to hope that we haven't passed up that head by now. Possibly get the hedge and move forward. Oh, well, there it is. Okay, how are we going to do this? Well, step one, we're going to kill that spaceship. No, we're not. Step one, we're going to bust open this crate. I guess we're not. Okay, we got a parachute. That's not good. Okay, how are we going to do this? Step one, I think, is like this. To create a space for us to get fall damage. And we're also going to do... I blew myself up. Oh, but that... Okay, now we're going to test the theory. It seemed to work. That was my intention all along. Gotcha. But I do not have the shotgun anymore. But there was no way I could have taken the shotgun with me anyway. So I guess that's fine. I guess in the future I can just walk into one of those mines and not worry so much about fall damage. Which is A-okay. Don't be pissed off. Why are you so angry about everything? Such a goddamn asshole, Mr. Shopsy. Okay, we're almost at... Of course he's gonna run straight for the exit. Make things more difficult on me. Okay, I'm sorry about this, Yeti. You're kind of like the sacrificial lamb here for me to figure out what we're gonna... Oh. We have nothing to worry about. Okay. Now, our next step, we gotta kill Anubis 1, get the scepter, and then find the golden door. This could be happening. We need a weapon, so we need to fight Anubis anyway. There he is. Down in Jungle Town there. So we need to trigger this arrow trap some way. Well, how about this rock right here? I think that arrow actually hit Anubis. And then we're just gonna start chucking some bombs in here. Hoping that... Oh, I think we're gonna do it! I think we're gonna do it! So there's the scepter. Try not to get hit by this fucking... Dissipate! Dissipate! It dissipated. Okay. Don't do it, Wasp Man. Compass again. Drop some fat bombs here. Might as well kill that locust. Why the heck not? Just trying to play it cool a little bit here. Never know what kind of nonsense we might come across down here. There's the exit right next to a tiki trap. Fuck! Go. Just go. We made it! Okay, this is a new... Well, it's not a new personal best yet, but it's good so far. Thank you, Mustache Sombrero Man. Now we need to look for the golden door. Which could be anywhere. But probably will not be anywhere. Because that would be silly. Shopkeeper's down there. Okay, I hate those thwomps, man. Just get me to a safe area here. Give me some ropes. Yes! We can use those on Olmec. And recall, we do indeed still have to go through the trials of Olmec. Ah! I knew I should have been cautious about that thwomp, but in any case, that was a good run, right? We cleared out the black market, killed 1,000 shopkeepers, got the scepter and the hedget, and we're just looking for the golden door. I think we are on the cusp of getting back to the City of Gold, but in any case, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.